This is a dynamic Vinyasa practice leading towards Padangusthasana, hand to big toe pose. And that requires balance. It also requires some core strength, requires both grace and strength. So that's what we'll be working on today, grace and strength. Bring our palms up, please, and take your ring finger pad to your thumb, Prithvi Mudra. Lengthen the spine, pull in the chin. Long breaths here. Just feel the breath moving in and out through the throat. See if you can bring your breath down into the navel area. Breathe in from the navel, up through the ribs, all the way into the collarbones. And then exhale, collarbones, ribs, and navel. This mudra is for grounding. Maybe we be grounded but graceful. Hold on, but be able to let go. That's what these balance postures are about. Finding your strength, your foundation, but then giving your upper body a little grace to open. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Inhale deeply. Om loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Last one. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may our actions contribute to the happiness and freedom for all beings. Bring our hands and our eyes open. Bring your hands onto the thighs and roll the shoulder blades back, lifting the spine, pulling the chin in slightly, a little Mula Bandha engagement, lifting the pelvic floor, belly in and up towards the heart. We're going to practice Kapalabhati. That's where the belly button presses back to the spine. On the exhale, mimic sneezing. You can go slow or fast. I'm going to try this for about 15 seconds at first. You'd want to go slow if you have untreated high blood pressure, other pressure issues in the body. Also, if you're already overheated, go ahead and go slow and easy. You don't have to push it. Certainly not appropriate if you're pregnant, okay? So you really want to go slow and gentle. All right, slow or fast, here we go. And begin. Gazing down the line of the nose. And breathe in. This helps to release energy from the lower chakras, start to bring it up to the upper chakras, lift your energy from the earth upwards towards miracle and possibility. Okay, one more round. Lengthen the spine, light engagement of Mula Bandha, lift the pelvic floor a bit, tall torso. And then relax the abdominal muscles as you inhale. It's a partial inhale, we don't hear it. And then a full exhale. Relax. Open the eyes when you're ready. And we're going to come to laying on our backs. So grab your strap, please. And your feet could be at the head of your mat. I'm sorry, your feet will be at the bottom of your mat, your head at the top. If you've already made a loop in your strap, great, you can use that. Otherwise, just using the full strap. Take the right leg in and bring your strap around the ball of the foot, please. If you don't have a strap, a tie works, a belt works, some kitchen towel works, that's fine too. Take your left hand to your thigh, left thigh, and give a little bit of a pull back. You might have to bend your knee for this. A little bit of a stretch. Notice the difference between stretch and pain. We want to go to our edge here. Low belly presses towards the floor, tailbone lengthens. Breathe into the back of your right leg. We're trying to get a little more grace in our hamstrings today. One more breath. Start to come into your ujjayi breath and then slowly open to the right. But as soon as your left hip pops up, you've gone too far. So try to keep the left hip down, placing the left hand on your left thigh. Both legs are very active here. Heel of the right foot is pressing towards the right, left shoulder down, chin towards the throat. 4 more ujjayi breaths for 5 in each direction today. Try to lengthen the breath a little more. One more breath. Then bring the leg up and holding on with your left hand, cross the right leg over to the left and look far right. It's okay that your hip comes up. We feel a nice stretch in the hip, the IT band, your glutes, all the way into the calf muscle. Good, one more breath. And then take the right leg up and release the right leg. Just feel the legs. It feels like your right leg is probably a foot longer than your left leg right now. We'll fix that. All right, bend your left knee and wrap the strap around your ball of your left foot. You may bend the knee if you need. You can give yourself a little massage in the hamstring area, light fist, just warming it up. That's always useful, or a little tapping. Helps it to wake up as well. Make sure your right leg remains active. That keeps your pelvis stable on the floor. 2 more ujjayi breaths. And then open your leg to the left, putting your right hand on the right thigh. So the moment that your right hip starts to come off the floor, you've gone too far, chin to the throat. Come back a little bit, get your right hip back on the floor, right side of your glute. Keep pressing through the right leg and the left leg, heels. Press. Mula bandha engaged, belly button down and up towards the heart. See if you can breathe through your ribs here. A little more advanced breathing. Let your ribs expand and contract. Good, take the leg back to the center and hold on now with your right hand. Crossing the left leg over, look left. Feel the beautiful stretch through your hip. Your oblique muscles getting a nice stretch here. Your spinal column, muscles along the spine. Left side of your chest, hips, IT band. A lot of grace in this posture. One more breath. Good, and then bring the left leg up and releasing your strap. We won't need it again. Move it to one side or the other. Bend your knees in towards your chest and press down on your shins, not your knees, press on your shins. If that doesn't work because of knee flexion issues, then go ahead and press on the backs of the thighs. You can even make a little fist here between the thigh and the calf muscle. You want a little press down, and what you're doing here is you're stretching out your low back. You can rock side to side, just awakening the spine here. Good, and then roll back and up, turning around to face the front of your mat. Coming into all fours if you can. Maybe you need to lift one knee or put a blanket under your knees. We have a little dynamic cat-cow. If being on your knees doesn't suit you, you can also practice this in downward facing dog. So dynamic cat-cow, drop the belly, lift the head, inhale and exhale. Inhale. Going back to that Kapalabhati, forceful or not. Now, flat back. Take your right leg back, toe down. Again, you can do this in downward facing dog if you can't bring the left knee to the floor. Extend your left arm long and your right leg long. Keep your belly in, strong belly. Really, really strong. It's a little trickier if you're practicing this today in downward facing dog. So if you're up for the challenge, give it a try. Keep pulling the belly up. This is very active. It looks completely still, but you know what's going on. You're creating strength in the core to hold you up in your hand to big toe pose today. One more Ujjayi breath, gazing down, and then release. Let's try the other side. Left foot goes back and lift the leg. Now, take your index finger to your navel and press up so it stays up. Remind yourself. So a little feedback there. Right hand reaches forward. Left heel is pushing out. Feel the energy going out both directions, pulling up the belly. Keep pulling the belly to the spine. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And release. One more time, a little bit different. Right foot goes back, left arm comes forward, and then open the left hand to the left and extend your right leg to the right. This is called, in some circles, awkward airplane. It sure feels awkward. Keep the belly pulling in. Find Mula Bandha, even though you're really, really open here. Keep lifting. Keeping small in this area. Abdomen, pelvic floor. Keep squeezing in. Good, and then take it back. Stretch your right leg far over to the left and look left. Really a nice stretch to your right side of your body. Good, 1 more breath. And coming back to either down dog or knee down. Left leg up, right leg out, right arm, out to the right. Lift your left leg. Keep pulling in. Everything is getting smaller, creating great strength. Left arm is active. 1 more breath. And slowly bring the hand down. Take your left foot far to the right and look right. Feel the left side getting a beautiful stretch. One more breath. And taking it back, Everybody on to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Belly pulls in nice and tight towards the spine. Active legs, active arms, long spinal column. So if you need to bend your knees, feel free to do that. It's more important to get a stretch in your back than through the hammies. Those come a little later, they will warm up. You might have gotten some nice opening at the beginning and are able to make your legs a little straighter than normal this early on in the practice, just from the strap work we did. Now looking forward, step your feet forward. Walking, inhaling, lift up halfway, and then exhale, grab a hold of the backs of the legs and forward fold, just lightly holding on. Inhale, lift up halfway, pressing yourself away, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. One more, inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Slight bend in the knees. Take your hands to your waist and come up with a very straight spine, please. Very straight spine. Preparing for Surya Namaskar C. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Cross the thumbs. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the right foot steps back. Feel that nice stretch in the inner legs. It'll make it so easy to open later. Exhale, left foot steps back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Option to bring the head down, opening the chest a little more. Inhale to a plank. Looking forward. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Hug your elbows in. Inhale to Bhujangasana. Exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Cross your thumbs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting your head. Look forward as your left foot steps back. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale to a strong plank. Keep pulling in the belly. Exhale, pull in your elbows, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, roll the shoulder blades down the back as you lift, but keep the pubic bone on the floor. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Cross the thumbs, reach up. Here we go, right side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back, a little swifter. Exhale, left. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha. We're going to take the right forward. Inhale, right comes forward. Exhale, left. Cross the thumbs, reach up. Left side, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Cross the thumbs, reach up. You want to try to add in a side arm balance. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the right foot steps back. Option to grab your big toe with your peace sign fingers, or just step it back halfway or all the way. If you're grabbing it with your peace sign fingers, maybe you want to just lift the leg. You can extend it forward and reach it up. And releasing, come back to a plank, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to Bhujangasana. Exhale to Adho Mukha. We're going to return on the right. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Inhale, cross the thumbs, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Option to grab your toes with your peace sign fingers. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot or put the right foot down, lifting. You can extend forward and up. 5 breaths. Any variations here, 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 everything goes today. Where's your grace? Use your strength to find your grace. Good, and then come back to a strong plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana, and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot steps forward, and exhale, right. I always find it's easier the second time around. Cross the thumbs, so let's try one more time. This time, lift your heart a little more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Option to grab the toes, or come here, or come here. If you already grabbed the toes the first time, see if you can open your left leg a little bit more. Big open variety. Take the left leg back a little more. One more breath. And slowly step back to a plank, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Cross the thumbs. Let's give ourselves a little bigger heart opening. Really reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Here's your peace sign fingers. You choose where you're going today. And if you're lifting already, then maybe you want to take the right foot open a little bit more. Right leg open more. Turning both hip bones towards the sky. Good, and plank pose. And knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, delicious cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right. Cross the thumbs, reach up. Let's take a nice big opening here. Really reach. Offer that pose up. Hands to the heart center. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Feel your groundedness and feel the grace in the upper body, rooting deep through your feet so you can rise and open. One more breath. Inhale, lift the arms, transitioning to warrior one. Exhale, forward fold with a straight back. Hands come right by the feet. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Inhale, only lift the head. Exhale, chaturanga or a variation. You can walk back. Inhale, you can take knees, chest, and chin again. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot comes behind the right hand. Left heel comes down, Virabhadrasana 1, 5 breaths. Now we're going to start playing with our warrior one. Arms can be here if you need. They can be reaching all the way above your head. Arms behind the ears, turning your gaze up without having to lift your chin too high. Okay, now let's get a little dynamic in this pose. So inhale here. Exhale, lift your left leg. Hold on to the outside of the left leg and twist, looking left. Inhale, warrior one. Concentrate. Exhale to move with grace and confidence. Inhale, 3. Go slow. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Keep pulling everything in nice and small here. Inhale. Last one. We're going to stay here. Exhale, holding on to the outside of the leg. You don't have to use your strap or stretch to the leg even. Just a nice, gentle lift. Finding where your strength lies. in your foundation and your toes, through the ball of the foot. Push into the ball of the foot. Active right leg, Mula Bandha, belly in. Positive intentions. Good. Take it back to warrior one. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's go to the other side. So your choice. Walk, step, or jump. You can take plank and come to chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin, or even swing through. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, Virabhadrasana 1. 5 breaths. One more breath. Now, think about your foundation. What's going to keep you strong in this pose, and what's going to help you move gracefully? Your drishti can help you move gracefully. So exhale. As you bring your hand to the outside, slowly let your eyes follow the right hand. As you pull everything in. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale. Spread your left toes. Press through the ball, the foot, the heel. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your abdomen strong for the strength in the posture. Inhale. 1 more. Before we hold on to it, exhale. 1 more flowing like that. Inhale. Now let's see if we can stay. 5 breaths, okay? Exhale, holding on to the shin or the outer right thigh. 5 breaths. If you're feeling frisky here, reach for the foot on this side. Good, and taking the right leg back, Virabhadrasana 1. And exhale, let it go. Chaturanga Dandasana or variation. Take 5 breaths in downward facing dog. So we're working on the muscle groups, get them strong and stable so that we can have more grace in our posture. Next we have warrior 2 to half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Look forward, please, and step your right foot in between your hands. Now, you may want your block for this. If you do, it will go once, twice in front of the right foot, and once over to the right. You can leave it there. We're going to open the back foot 90 degrees. Check to make sure your heel's in alignment with the arch of the back foot. Warrior 2, 5 breaths. Find a stable pose and the grace to open through the chest. Allow your chin to come into alignment with the right arm. External rotation in the thighs. Now inhale here, looking to your right. Exhale, right hand goes down and over to the right. This is your exhale. Bend the knee. Come back with grace and confidence and strength. Exhale. See if you can look up. You're going to need to have long breaths for this. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure your right toes are really facing forward, like 12 o'clock. Set it down carefully. Inhale. Exhale. Next time we're going to try to stay. Try to straighten your right leg. Look up beyond your left hand. Keep everything in here active. Breathing ribs, chest, inhale. Now, are you ready to stay? Exhale. 5 breaths. Option to bind. Reach back for your foot if you'd like. Right leg is active, right hand is active, right arm is active. The rest of the upper body, your left leg can find some grace and open. Good, and then slowly bring your hands down and step back to warrior two with grace and confidence. And chaturanga, urdhva, adho mukha, or knees, chest, and chin, or swing through. And downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's lift our right leg and just stretch it out a little bit. We had a lot of energy in our right ankle. Just turn some circles with your right ankle. We asked a lot of it. Try the left ankle. Good. All right. Now looking forward, left foot steps in between the hands. Open the right foot 90 degrees. You're going to want to move your block over to the left side. So it would be 2 steps in front of your left foot and once over to the left. Make sure that your heel of your left foot's in alignment with the arch of the right foot. Open your palms here. Get a little more grace in the chest. Turn your palms back, looking over the left arm. Try to get really long Virabhadrasana 2 here, just for fun, just to stretch it out a little more. Come to your edge. We'll never find our grace unless we are pushed to our edges. We may not find our strength either. And there may be strength we didn't even know we had. All right, palms facing down. Inhale. And exhale, left hand goes once, twice, once to the left, reaching up. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, keep it graceful, yet strong. See if you can look up beyond the right hand. Keep your abdomen active. Inhale, Mula Bandha plays a big part in this. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now this last one, we're going to stay. Inhale. Exhale. 5 breaths, Ujjayi breaths, option to bind. Gaze up, please, beyond your right hand. You can practice this on your knee if you're getting tired. Two more breaths. 1 more breath. Nicely done. Can you gracefully yet confidently come back to Virabhadrasana 2? Good. Inhale. Inspire. Exhale. Make your transition. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Let's lift our left ankle and turn it a bit. Got a lot of energy there. And then your right. Good. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Put your fingertips down and walk or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, lifting your head, relaxing your shoulders. Exhale, deep forward fold. Now, option to use your strap for Padangusthasana, or you can bend your knee. Bend your knees and come, bringing your hands to your hips, coming up. So what I meant is, you can today in your Padangusthasana, just bend the leg and take your twists, okay? Or You can reach for your big toe. If that's not working, if you have very nice long legs, my legs are short, so I easily reach them, you can use your strap, okay? If you'd like. All right, so we're going to set it up. You're welcome to turn to face me if you'd like. It's a warm day here in Puerto Vallarta, beginning of August. So we're gonna place our left foot on the floor, toes wide spread, arches lifted, right knee bends. Just notice the energy running through your left leg right now. I'm gonna keep that there so we can find some beautiful grace in our upper body. Bending the right knee, take your right hand to your shin, left arm high, okay? And if you'd like, you can grab onto your big toe or use your strap. Now just for a little more edge work today, lift your heart and see if you can lean back. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Relax your right shoulder. Soften the tongue and the mouth. Mula bandha is engaged, abdomen is active. Now come back to neutral with the spine and open your right leg to the right. See if you have the grace to turn your head left. Keep strong through the leg, through the core. Take the right leg forward, left hand on the outside of the knee or the thigh or the foot, and turn your right hand back, gazing back to the right hand. One more breath. And bring your right hand forward and kiss the knee. You can even do this if your knee is bent. Give it a try. I find it trickier if the knee is bent. All right, and release. Shake out your left ankle. We're going to relax it a little bit as we lift this one and then place the energy into the right leg. So right leg is active, left knee is bent. This time we're going to take a hold of the left leg or left shin or left big toe. The right arm will extend into the sky. Be careful not to swing out into your right hip. You want to keep your hips level. Reaching up. Right foot is facing forward. Spreading the toes. Maybe you can play with your edges here and lift your heart. Leaning back a little bit through your upper body. Come to a neutral spine. Extend your right arm right and your left leg left. Keep the strength to find the grace to turn your head right. Squeeze your shoulder blades on your back, opening your chest a little more. That strength between the shoulder blades will create great grace in the chest. Good. Left leg comes forward, right hand's on the outside of the left leg. Roll your left shoulder back. See if you can look back. Good, and then coming forward, head to knee. And release. Ooh, about time for some hip openers. What do you think? Step back to the front. If you turn to the side, inhale, reach high. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift the head only, please. Exhale, walk, step, or jump back to Chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale and exhale. Take the right leg extra high. Exhale, bend the right knee and bring the right knee behind the right hand and right foot behind the left hand. Option to use your block under your right hip if you need. Walk the left foot back. Now I want your right knee and your hip in one straight line. So that means straight line parallel to the right edge of your mat. That'll keep your knee acting like a hinge joint. Roll your left hip forward. Walk your hands a little forward and notice your hips. Are they both facing forward? If not, bring yourself up a little bit on a block or a blanket. I like a blanket too there. Look back to your left leg. Is it really behind you or is it over there in left field somewhere? Fingers are intented fingertips. Lift your heart, bend your elbows, and roll like a cobra. Exhale as you come down, and inhale as you rise. Exhale as you come down, and inhale as you rise. One more. Exhale as you roll forward. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, walk your hands halfway forward. You can bring your elbows down maybe, or you use your block. Now you can walk your hands further if that feels good for your hip and your knee. Keep your right toes active, right foot active. One more breath. And then inhale, coming up. You have the option to use your strap again for this. We're going to bend the left leg. Maybe you can take your strap around your left ankle and reach for it. And right hand forward. If you want to go a little further, mermaid. Bring your foot into the crook of the elbow. Maybe even a full Kapotasana. 5 breaths, looking up. One more breath. And gently release, downward facing dog. Then one knee and then the other. Spread your toes, place the balls of the feet down actively, lifting the left leg. Exhale, pull the knee in towards the nose using your core. And then open the hip, externally rotate through the hip. Left knee behind left hand. And bring your left hip down. You can use a block if your hips aren't facing forward. Okay, and make the knee and hip in one straight line parallel to the edge of the mat. Where your lower leg goes is up to you. You can bring it to be parallel to the front of the mat if you have that flexibility, or pull your heel in towards the groin. Check the right leg. There's an internal rotation of the right leg. This is an asymmetric forward fold, so it's quite tricky because obviously your front leg is externally rotated. Now with your tented fingertips, exhale, bend your elbows and roll like a cobra. Inhale, rise. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Inhale, and then halfway forward. Walk your hands forward until you feel you're about halfway to your edge. Chin comes to the throat. Belly pulls in on the exhale. Abdomen expands, ribs expand, chest rises, exhale, everything contracts. Now see if you can go all the way or a little bit further. Listen to your body, know the difference between a good stretch and pain. Don't go to pain. Inhale, lifting the head, and you can use your strap for this or reach your hand back, grabbing a hold of the right ankle, left arm forward, or take it a little deeper into a mermaid. or full Kapotasana, grabbing a hold of the foot, elbow goes in and up. One more breath. And releasing gently, downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. And lift your heels, exhale, bend your knees, look forward and try to jump between your legs. Jump, release the legs, and rest for a moment. Separate your feet. Palms are facing up, shoulders are on the floor. Tailbone is reaching towards the heels. Long lower back. All right, and then opening the eyes, bend your knees, soles of the feet are on the floor. See if you can reach for your ankles. You can also put a strap around your ankles. Pull your shoulder blades together, or you can just hold on to the backs of the ankles if you'd like. On your next inhale, see if you can lift your bottom, gazing at the navel. Pulling the legs together. Shimming the shoulder blades even more together. Knees are no wider than your hips. Very nice. And then release. Stepping your feet forward just a little bit. We have one more round. Lengthen the tailbone. So your low back gets a rest. So we have the option of Bandhasana or Urdhva. So wheel pose or bridge pose. Separating your feet no wider than your hips, reach for your heels and see if you can touch your middle finger to your heels. And you know you're at a very good distance here. Spreading the toes, using your inner legs for the strength to lift you through your torso for the grace and open the chest. Chin to the throat, gazing at the navel. Option to stay here. Pretend that your inner legs have a magnet between them. Or bring your hands by your ears and lift into Urdhva. Keep moving your heart forward and up, gazing to your third eye. Knees don't splay. Trying to straighten the arms as much as possible. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And bend the elbows and gently come down. If you were in Urdhva, you need a little wrist relaxation. Go ahead and turn your wrists. You have that one more time, one more try. You choose which one's best for you. Staying about 8 breaths in these postures, a little longer than our standing poses. So choose which you liked best, bridge pose or grabbing the ankles or Urdhva, and then get a little frisky in it, get a little playful in it. Maybe you lift a leg today, right? Inhale, rise. If you're lifting a leg, lift one leg for 4 breaths and the other leg for 4. Two more breaths. Pull your chin to your throat if you're in Urdhva and gently come down. Again, turn your wrists if they got a little sore there. but I had a lot of awareness. And extend your arms out to either side. Take your left knee in and open the left hip. One more hip opening and a nice twist. So hip is externally rotated. We're going to lift the right leg. Right heel stays as high as the right knee. Reach behind your right thigh, threading your left hand in between the two legs, and pull in as much as you can to give a good stretch to your left hip. You can put your elbow at the front or the inner left thigh and give a push back. Create some resistance to release muscle sensors that will help you to relax your hip muscles. Both feet are very active. Legs are active. Abdomen is pressing down to the floor. And pleasant thoughts are going through the mind. That's the grace. Stay present and pleasant. Good. And releasing your hands on the back of the right leg. Bring the right foot down. Step your right foot over to the right. One giant step and drop both knees to the left. Turning your head right. A nice twist through the torso, even the hips. Now, if this is too much on your knee, you can take the left foot off of the right leg. Releasing your left foot from the right leg, bring both knees back up to the center. All right, pulling in the right leg, give it a nice squeeze in, and then you want to separate that action from the action of externally rotating your hip. Right foot is very, very active. Lift your left foot off the floor, and you're going to feel immediately a nice stretch in your right hip. Thread your hands around, through and around, and pull in. Place your right elbow or your right lower arm against the inner right thigh and press forward. That'll also help you lengthen your low back on the floor. Keep the action. Don't give up. Don't just hang out here. Keep pulling. Your gait will be a lot more graceful today because of this. Last breath. And release the hold on the left leg. Taking the left foot down, step your left foot over to the left and drop both legs to the right. Look left. Again, remembering that all the best is happening right now. You have both strength, confidence, and on top of that, you have great grace. Grace to handle whatever comes at you today, this week, this month, this year, this lifetime. Strength as well. It's all yours. Tap into it. It's already there. All right, and then remove your right foot from your left leg and gently bring your soles of your feet back down. We're going to pull our knees in and roll back and up for headstand practice. Remember, you can join me in beginning headstand and then you can stop anywhere along the way. You don't need to come to the complete posture. You can stop anywhere along the way, knowing that you're building your grace and your strength toward a very a little more intermediate to advanced pose, but it can be a strong posture for some. So it is a balanced posture. If you'd like to use a wall, please feel free to do that at this time. All right, so we're going to start by measuring how wide our shoulders are by putting your hands around your elbows. And then keep your elbows down and clasp your fingers together. Make sure that your pinkies are underneath one another. So you want to have the whole ulnar ridge on the floor. You want to have everything from your pinky fingernail all the way through your elbow touching the floor. Now that includes the wrist. Make sure that your wrists don't lift. If they lift, you're going to lose balance. So you can stay right here, resting your neck and just working on this very powerful arm position. Dropping the shoulder blades down the back, keeping your core strong. The next step to take with me, if you choose, is to lift your knees and dangle your head. That becomes a little more powerful through the shoulders. You want to push the floor away. Keep your wrists on the floor, outer edges of your hands on the floor. And then walk your feet forward and the crown of the head comes to the floor. Crown of the head, pull your shoulder blades back on your back. Good, stay here if you'd like. You can regulate the amount of weight you're putting on your head. So you only want 10% in your neck. You want 90 through your arms and shoulders, your lats, your serratus, your core. So play with that and stay there today. If you want, lift one knee, one foot, and then lift the other foot and just stay here. It's a very safe place to stay. You're practicing using your core to bring you up. And then if you'd like, lift the knees, heels come towards the bottom, you can stay here. And then straighten the legs, slow krama. Keep lifting the legs, pushing through the heels or the balls of the feet. You can play with it a little bit, taking it into Padmasana. Shoulder blades will rise and broaden. Keep going, try to stay 5 more breaths. Let's see how you do. 5 more breaths. Now 3 more breaths. Nice. 1 more breath. Keep trying. Come down as gracefully as you went up. As gracefully as you went up. And please take 2 fists and put them under your forehead in child's pose. It's okay to have your bottom up. Or if you can't be on your knees, you're always welcome to sit and take head circles instead. Okay, choose which is best for you. And slowly lifting your head. And we'll have a little pranayama practice today before Shavasana. So find a seat. Alternate nostril breathing to bring even more balance between strength and grace. Left hand's in Jnana Mudra. Right hand is in a light fist. Open your thumb and your last 2 fingers. We're going to be alternating thumb and ring finger to breathe in and out through the alternate nostrils. Bringing the thumb to the right nostril just below the bony part. Breathe with me through the left. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right. 3, 4, 5. Change. Exhale left. Good. 2 more rounds. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Feel free to close your eyes. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Try not to even open your eyes as you release your right hand. And you're welcome to stay seated today or lay down in Shavasana. And if you're laying down, maybe you'd like to have something under your head, like a blanket or a pillow, or under your sacrum or your knees. Find a comfortable position for yourself. Separate your feet as wide as you can. Let your arms be a good 8 inches or a little more from the body. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back, lifting your chest. Lift your bottom and extend the length of your low back, taking your tailbone towards your heels. Lift your head, bringing your chin to your throat, lengthening your neck. I'll start you today with a 61-point guided meditation, and the rest will be in silence. Please follow me on a journey through relaxing each body part that I mentioned. You don't have to move that body part. Just become aware of it and take your mental relaxation there. Center of the eyebrows, throat center, right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger. Right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of the throat, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger. Left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of the throat, heart center, right side of chest, heart center, left side of chest, heart center, navel center, center of the pelvis, right hip, right knee, right ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Right ankle, knee, hip, Center of the pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe, left ankle, knee, left hip, center of the pelvis, navel center, heart center, throat center, center of the eyebrows. Physical body is aligned and the subtle body is aligned, and you're free to float.
And very carefully come back into this place and time. Come back into your body. If you were floating above your body somewhere, it's time to sink into it now. Feel yourself coming back into your arms, getting the feeling of your legs again, all the places that your body's touching the floor, becoming aware of those places. Start to make small movements in the body, toes, ankles, wrists, fingers. Then turn your head right and left. Bending the knees, give your arms a big stretch overhead, no hurry. Nice big stretch. And happy baby, pull the knees in towards the chest, holding on to the inner or outer feet, whichever feels best for you. Rock a little side to side. And stretch one leg and then the other. Hopefully your hamstrings feel really nice today. I feel like they got some work, but they're going to be nice and graceful for you. Now bring the knees together and please roll onto your right side. And we'll take 5 breaths here, turning your nose down towards the floor. Last breath here. Gently place your left hand in front of your heart and bring yourself to a seat. Any seat will do. Crossing one leg in Ardha Padmasana or both, or Sukhasana, crossing your feet under your shins. Back to the grounded mudra, Prithvi. Bring your thumb to your ring finger, lengthen the spine, pulling the throat or the chin to the throat. Back of the neck is very long, back of the head is high. Feel the grace from your practice today. An ease, a sense of fluidity, harmony. Feel the strength, your core muscles strong, legs strong, arms strong. May they combine today to bring you great balance. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It's been an honor to lead your practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti.